Let me find a video real quick, chat. Then we react to this. Dang, where the freak is it? Ah, there we go.
3.
Yeah. Ah, here we go. It's not in there. I put it in here and it's not in there. Here, let me look it up. 4 boys. Dang, it's hot. Where the fan at? Sheesh. Sorry, y'all. Alright, here we go.
Okay, so
let me ask my playlist. Okay, I'll put in a watch later. That's the wrong thing. Goofball. Alright. So we got from Core. My first time watching a Core video, actually. 9 to 5 workers versus streamers debate. 13 minutes till food is ready. Let's go in and hoop, man.
hold on, let's break it down. So let's break it down. You said, yo, you love talking, but you don't like listening, right?
You have been doing that time and time again. You've been manipulating me this whole time.
I love when they do these, but it's my first time like really sitting down watching one. Let me see clips.
That's your choice, not my choice.
Your
my
job is your.
It's not my
Nobody
choice.
in
It's
here
my
is
job.
doing the.
Hold on, I'll make sure y'all boys can hear it too real quick.
That's your choice, not my choice.
Your
It's my
job is your.
It's not my
Nobody
choice.
in
It's
here
my
is
job.
doing the.
Hold on, I'll make sure y'all boys can hear it too real quick. All right, but y'all good. Hey, chat, at any moment, let me know if the fan is too loud. I will turn it off.
You are such an
Only for y'all.
human being.
No one else.
It sounds like at 61 you're going through an end life crisis right now.
That's not true.
Exactly. No.
We create the algorithm.
I mean, yeah, my point was, I don't think you guys have a point. There is no argument that a 9 to 5 is harder than streaming.
Have you ever had a 9 to 5
I have,
before?
yes.
What did you do? What did you do?
I was a dishwasher at Panera and a self-checkout host at Walmart.
Dishwasher
did you
at
enjoy it?
Panera and a
No.
sales associate at Walmart. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I never had a job, only because I always done something in my own business. If I wasn't creating content, I was taking photos, and you can make a decent amount of money doing photography. And I just hate the bread from that and everything like that.
Okay, so was it hard? Was it like the pressure?
No, it was the
of
easiest thing ever. What do you do for a living?
I work in insurance.
In
so
insurance.
I have.
So you're a scammer.
I'm a scammer. Well, I guess.
So,
I'm
okay,
some
so,
stuff.
and you know, just asking.
Yes.
You think it's hard?
I ain't gonna lie, chat. I don't think I could ever do one of these and be on the streamer side, only because technically, technically, you're being funded by 9 to 5 workers, which I realize I never understood this, but
to sit at a desk.
you can get rich off of this. Is that kind of weird, chat? How you can get rich off of this? Get rich off of doing like being an athlete, but then teachers who really fund all this, like mentally and everything like that, they don't get nearly as much, bro.
Pick up a phone and say, "Hey, you have insurance."
You don't have a boss.
I
You-
am the
Something
boss.
Exactly.
I am the boss. I have to worry about my employees.
Who are your employees?
I have a cameraman. I have an editor. I have like 3 editors.
Okay, but
I have a team. I have an agent, a manager.
You can fire them if you, so they
Yes,
have a
but
9 to 5.
It's
then.
harder worrying about my business and controlling my business than it is to just be working for someone else and letting them tell me what to do. You get to wake up every day. They give you a schedule, tell you, hey, pick up this phone call. Hey, go to lunch at this time. Your life is handed to you on a silver platter.
It is very stressful.
It's given to you.
We
It's
have like a
not.
mental charge that you guys don't have.
Mental stress. Mental stress.
Mental charge. Yes. Yes.
You want to talk about mental stress? You ever seen a whole chat spam L's?
Never have.
Bro, they both got stressors, gang. But I feel like that's with anything in life. I feel like in life, everyone has stresses. It's just about how you deal with it. That's like Ken Carson. I think anyone could be Batman. Just gotta get the gadgets. So.
And what else do they call? What else do they call?
Oh my God! They call me fat. They call me a pig. They call me a
but
whale.
you decided
They
to
call me.
expose
They call me a
yourself.
woolly mammoth. They call me.
not even wrong.
They call me. They call me flabby. Everything under the sun. Just look at my face right now.
Right now.
You see what I'm saying? So that's
Hold on,
mental.
chat. Wait a minute. My bad. I'm my bad, chat. I'm trying to respond to all the comments on my posts and stuff. The last thing I want to do is like just not, you know what I'm saying? I like to have like a nice connection with people who support me. I bet there we go. I bet there we go. Okay, I think I responded to everybody. Dang, it's more. Okay, I'm good. I'm getting mad follows too. All right, should be decent. Actually, my bad. My bad.
So stressed. If I don't,
But you mentioned it. Excuse me, I'm looking.
but imagine thousands of people every day
But
making fun of you.
you decided to expose yourself and
you-
do. I don't know what exactly you do. Like, do you play video games? Because I see those streamers that just play video games and they talk to their people and that's it. Like, do you think this is hard?
I'm an entertainer and a model.
Okay. Like,
Hey,
what
why is
exactly?
trolling him for?
So basically, I play video games.
Okay. What I just said.
I like basically like a lifestyle streamer. I show my daily life.
Okay, and so this is
And I
hard
have
for
to
you to do.
yes,
so?
because I have to plan a lot of content. You guys have off days. I wake up.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That is true, gang. As a content creator, you have no days off. If you take a day off, someone's getting better than you, or someone's taking an idea that you could have had. That is facts. As a content creator, there are no days off. I seen that earlier. People think that doing content creation, everything like that, is so easy, gang. But I promise you, it's not. If you try to do it, you will fail. I'm keeping it a bean, gang. If you try to do content creation, you will fail. That's not to discourage you or anything. But like, if you try to do it with the mindset thinking that, oh, it's easy, I could do it, you're gonna fail. You gotta go into it thinking, okay, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm going in blind. Let's see how it is. You see what I'm saying? You gotta change your mindset from it's easy to it's a process, because it is a process. It's just like any other job. It takes time.
Every day I have to
takes
be
work.
on 100% energy.
How much do you make doing, like, right here we're in a freaking mansion.
I don't make a lot.
sweetie.
I don't make a lot. I only make probably like I'd say like $500,000 a month.
$500,000, and you're not making $500,000 a month. You're not making a lot. Like, what the hell? Do you know how much? I'm not American, but do you know how many like American are poor?
The national average salary for an individual in the United States is approximately $63,066 annually. However, because extremely high earners can skew the average, the median salary, the exact midpoint where half of the workers earn more and half earn less, is market metrics in between $56,000 and $60,000 annually.
Yeah, but that's my point is that I have to work hard to get to that point. Like,
But
So how much does she make?
yeah, but
hard to do.
those people are not making like 500,000.
well, yeah, but that's not my problem. That's their fault.
Like, why didn't you become a
Yeah, why aren't you a streamer? If
Well,
if it's so easy, why aren't you a streamer?
Facts. I
didn't say-
literally
no.
just got done saying that.
Okay, but listen.
And for that $500,000, he's got to post like an Instagram story.
Yes.
Sometimes a tweet.
Yep.
Because this is so hard. It
is
Yeah.
Wow.
And you got to make sure you tag the company, do the ad, or
sponsor.
you got to delete.
Wow.
Have you ever
Because I
archived
didn't
your
work.
story and the company finds
Oh
out?
my gosh! After like
2 hours.
2 hours, and then they're
What is
like,
it?
And then
What
you
is
don't
it?
get paid.
You are so good at your job that you can do it without any problem, right?
no, there's so many problems because of how hard it
process,
is. There's
man,
things
for
that
sure.
you won't even understand. Imagine you're live and your IRL toolkit goes black,
Oh
or
my-
your OBS crashes, or before you know it, the
I don't even
Wi-Fi and the whole
understand
chat's
what you're
spamming F.
saying.
Have you been on a Starlink for 30 days?
I don't even know what the hell that means.
Yeah.
See?
like a
Because
huge
it's hard. But if you ask me, oh, hey, do you have insurance? I know what that is. Because it's easy, it's simple. Anybody in this room can go sit at a desk, pick up a phone, and talk about insurance that they read from a spreadsheet that their boss gave them. Not everybody in this room
But
could go
it's
press
not
go live.
just this. Like, you gotta make.
You know what? He's not lying. And when I say this, not everyone could do a subathon. Man, chat. When I tell y'all, bro, for my subathon, is my phone dead? Yeah, this phone dead. Let me charge it. But, bro, when I tell y'all from my subathon chat, I really learned, bros, those to the streaming stuff again. Kyson, that you got it, bro. Give me in the streamer, you know what I'm saying? If you got extra little spotters, you know what I'm saying? But gang, it's levels to this content stuff, bro. It is. I ain't gonna lie. By day 2, I wanted to quit. I'm keeping it up. I'm keeping it a stack. I wanted to quit by day 2. Myself down.
monthly stuff,
How you
like,
going, bro?
like not monthly, yeah, monthly. Like, your boss is like,
Hold up, wait a minute. It is not fair for you and the
2v1 action?
team to take on my sister here. I had no.
Oh, you're
the
sisters.
siblings.
Okay. You know what? AJ said pull up. AJ said pull up. AJ said pull up. 2v2.
We are real people living in a real world, dealing with people with real situations.
Same with us.
So it's, yeah.
You guys were just sitting back and enjoying the free ride.
Enjoying.
I mean,
Free ride.
Enjoying. I worked hard to get here.
That rely on us to show up every day. We have to show up.
We
Okay.
are-
Okay, no. I got a good point. I got a good point here. So,
People depend on us.
oh, so you
Same.
guys have what? Maybe 5, 10 people a day that depend on you. We have
Not at
tens
all.
of thousands. If we don't go live,
Congratulations.
If they're gonna die, they're gonna die if you don't go live.
Yes. Some might die.
you never know.
Maybe
Nah,
they'll
actually,
they
some
cannot
might actually
play, they
go
cannot fall
die.
I
down.
had a viewer who
Nah.
told me he was gonna.
I'm not gonna lie, but I got 2 viewers right now, so I mean, it's probably me and like someone else. So I mean, they might die. I won't die. They might die, but it's not like it's.
If I didn't respond, I'll be honest with you. I wanted to farm Aura. I didn't respond. He's still alive though. There is people out there that want to.
They also deal with situations that's kind of life-threatening like that too. People lose
I'm
their home.
hungry
What do
as
you do
freak,
for a living?
dog.
Hey, I'm in the mortgage operation business.
In the
And
what?
people- Mortgage operations.
Mortgage
Sounds-
operations refers to all administration, processing, compliance, and servicing activities involved in managing a
Jeez.
mortgage loan from application through payoff.
Who are
Mortgage
losing-
operation?
Yeah,
Oh, so you tell people what they have to pay on their house.
No, I try to save people from losing their house. They're in foreclosure. They're in bankruptcy. They come to us for help.
I could
Are
do
they gonna
that.
go
If
homeless?
they can't afford their house, why do they buy it?
Hey, we're here to remediate that.
But do you
right?
have to
We're here to be
provide-
problem solvers.
They can't pay for their house, so she basically says, "Yo, why don't you guys pay me? I'll help you." No.
Yes. So they pay you. Oh, we're getting a 3. We're getting 3. We're getting 3.
3 is crazy,
Listen,
man.
listen. I think we get a little rotation going, guys.
We do real work.
We do real work too.
You're dependent on some kind of algorithm, and for
That's
some
not
feedback.
true.
Exactly. No.
We
thank you for
create
saying
the
that.
algorithm.
9 to 5 for people who need us to show up. for them.
Okay, and
Show
we're
up
here.
for them too. Your
We're here
argument
9 to
is
5.
pointless.
We're here 9 to 9. There's a difference.
Don't blame me for it. Don't
All
blame
day.
me.
All
Don't
right,
blame me for it.
whiny tech bros.
Stop, mommy.
Not me. I never knew before a few minutes ago that there's actually a niche out there that pays
Niche.
for niche. Fair enough. Male flabby models. I never knew.
Oh, wow. You want to go there? You're a walking fossil.
And proud of it. Damn proud of it.
What do you do for a living? What do you do for a living?
I'm an
Hey,
educational
folks.
therapist.
What does that do? So
Therapy.
you
really
give
wanna go
so
there?
you give therapy to people who need education.
Therapy.
Let me throw it back at you, as well as behavioral therapist. And I'm telling you, let me just switch it up a little bit. What do you think? You've already told me what you think about my looks. You've already told me about what you already think I am.
I think you look beautiful.
Imagine how hard
Never
it is
is.
that that's just one of many layers upon layers upon layers that you have to have the guts to go in day after day after day and be vulnerable to those judgments. Day after day after day, you have to be empathetic.
Hey, bogus.
Day after day after day, you guys have to be adaptable. You don't have the courage
Yeah.
to communicate 2 ways. Do you have the guts to listen to people?
Are you is it a TED Talk?
I'm gonna be honest
TED
with
Talk. It's a
you.
debate. The chat. If there was a chat, they'd be spamming O, Z's, L's, OMG, bros. They'd be spamming a whole bunch of emotes right now.
What do you have to offer?
Entertainment.
Making people's days.
Making people happy on a global
Are
basis.
you happy? Are you
You know, I'm
entertained?
happy with what I do.
Are we not entertained?
We are not.
Stable Ronaldo streams are high energy, entertaining, officer feature Fortnite gameplay, fun reaction, and interactive moments with fans. Over its humor and loud personality keeps the audience engaged with constant commentary and viral clips. Especially boasts around 4.7 million followers, averages 25K per stream. Hey, he's another one that made it out of the Fortnite epidemic too. Like it's the 2K epidemic and the Fortnite epidemic, keeping up the Fortnite epidemic, where he's able to transition over to IRL content. Because a lot of people could have. Surprisingly. Oh, snap. My food ready, chat. Hold on. BRB. My food is ready. Be back, chat. Pizza. And say grace. Amen, amen, chat. How's it again? Oops.
My point is this. I think that you live in an ethereal plane where you have no true touch with reality. What you get is you do not have a value.
Define ethereal.
Let me finish with what I'm saying before you say
Facts on
that.
this.
And you seem to be an expert in words, so I'll let you figure that one out because you've already corrected our young lady over here.
I am spelling bee. Chat.
So, are you though? That's so wonderful. Is that as I look into the vapid eyesight
bee
of
champ.
each and every one of you, is there's nothing there. All I see is these smirky, smart-ass boys that don't really know anything about life, don't know anything about value,
judging
have
a
no
book by its
connection. Well, that's exactly what he just did.
Let him get his point out. Yeah.
That's not true. She called me flabby.
She's not wrong. She's not wrong.
It is, you got a weird chopped eyebrow. That's the thing that I can't stop looking at because it just looks stupid. But my driving point is that you do not understand the value of the work that you do.
So
you get way too
Hold
much
on, let me
money
break
for
it down.
what you
Can we
do.
break down every single
We're
point you're
going to
making?
get to that, but there's no value in the work that you do to what you actually get. And because of that, it has left you to be hollowed souls. I look in every single one of your eyes when I look at these people around me, these people that have earned their integrity.
They're gonna
that
be
have
skipping
earned the
10
right to
seconds
live.
here.
There's zero to you.
Oh.
I see nothing but these ghosts that 10 years
Wait, he low-key spitting though. I see what he's saying. He's saying that they're lifeless.
from now, when you actually have to become a responsible human being,
Oh my brother.
that's when you're going to think about yourself. Because that's what it comes
Talking about? Are you speaking from experience?
You got a couple more years
or are you
anyway, so fuck it.
just talking to talk.
Okay, so hold on. Let's break it down. You said, you love talking, but you don't like listening, right?
Yeah, I'm going to
Yeah,
listen in
it's
a
fine.
moment. But
First and foremost, you talk about life. How old are you, if you don't mind?
61.
You're 61. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
You get there.
Yeah, no, probably not. I'll probably myself.
I can tell.
I love my life.
That's the whole thing. No, you
I've
don't.
got a Lamborghini
You know
Urus
what?
with a
It
purple
doesn't matter.
carbon fiber
You know what?
hood.
You have no sense of self. I can tell by looking in your eyes. Look at me. I can tell by looking in your eyes that you're not a confident human being. You talk like an idiot.
You don't even let anyone talk.
You have no confidence whatsoever.
So is your guys' jobs being like gaslighters, like a manipulator?
You have zero confidence. You have.
You don't even let me talk.
You are such an insignificant human being. You have
That is outrageous.
So what's your job?
I think you're projecting
Yeah, I think he
onto us
is.
right now.
What's your job? Wait, what's your job? You can't even look at me? So what is your job?
I work in marketing. You guys are marketers, so you laugh at that.
So
that really makes
you don't
me
even
laugh.
let another person talk.
Yeah, but you have no understanding of what you're saying.
I have no understanding.
None.
Okay.
Zero.
So what do you do as a marketer?
You're an insignificant. You
can't even-
Are you gonna debate or are you gonna insult?
Well, all you guys have done is insult people, and this is why I came in.
What are you? Are you delusional?
Who called her a fossil?
Oh, that was me. She called me flabby. It's well deserved.
You called yourself flabby.
She used my
yourself.
insecurities against me.
You're
If it's an insecurity, why did you brag about it?
He's a plus size model. Is that not okay?
I was releasing
Man
things that
move model.
mean something.
Is this something funny?
Yeah.
What's
You gotta-
funny about that?
We're gonna start selling bras. It's very funny because
It is pretty darn funny.
it is very funny.
But why?
I say to the snowflake who drives a Lamborghini, that's gonna
And a
blast
Porsche.
my mind.
And a
Yeah.
Porsche.
Yeah.
Since you guys are such like, what's the word I'm looking for? You just understand everything about life.
We do.
What do you
And
think
not
I've
everything-
accomplished in my life then? Since all I talk about is just cars, I guess.
All you've done is accumulate things with a value that you don't understand.
And maybe gotten a
for
pretty
you.
good haircut.
And good for you.
Wait, I have a question. Does your mom still work?
No, she doesn't work. I retired my mom about a year ago. I bought her a house at 17, paid off.
I sent you 250 grand.
What?
I want you to just enjoy your life, even if you don't need
Yeah,
it.
that's W though.
God, what do you need? That's a lot of money.
Beautiful thing that you have that cash. But what I'm saying is,
But these are things, but you're not even listening. You're just talking once
You don't know the
again.
value of the cash that you have.
I do know the value of the cash I have.
You
That's why I put it in
absolutely
places that make me more money.
You wouldn't even buy a Lamborghini.
I don't own the Lamborghini. I lease the Lamborghini to avoid tax on
Even
it.
leasing is just
6,000 pounds. I pay tax. I make too much money that I have
What
to
I'm
pay
saying
tax.
is when you lose all this a year or two from now, and you
I'm not going to
actually
lose it because I've lost everything and I've learned to gain it back. I've done that before. You're pushing a lot of insecurities. I feel like you've had a lot of problems at 61 years old.
Not at all.
Do you have grandchildren?
Mine, I don't.
You don't?
Because I don't want to have children. I didn't want to have.
I'm saying is your
I love the life that I live, but I earned my life, and you have
Wait.
not
He's been saying something crazy.
earned anything in
He did earn his life. You got
your
you.
life.
you have 61 children? I'm noticing
You're
something
60
here.
with no
I'm
children.
noticing something here.
Are you supposed to have children by 60?
60 with no children, you're gonna have no bloodline at all.
I don't want it.
We shouldn't continue this.
That's kind of crazy. Y'all want to bloodlines a little though, dude. I gotta hear his reason.
I feel like you're just a negative person and you like pushing it off people.
I don't think you're hearing that we are both acknowledging.
But you guys, I got it.
Hey,
They're not giving any reason.
Hey, how about letting people finish sentences?
I'm gonna let you finish if you let me finish after.
Absolutely.
Okay, go ahead.
Absolutely. One thing we can agree on. I think you're not hearing, none of you, what we do acknowledge about your successes, about your earnings, about what you have accomplished. But let's go back to what we're here for today. Which is more difficult?
Comes another TED Talk.
Okay.
And I'm going back to saying it's harder to engage with what this gentleman was talking about before. Engaging with reality, engaging with a community or a tribe, which is
You look fit for 60 though.
what the human experience is. You don't have the courage to every single day listen, respond,
Ironic.
adapt. I disagree. I think you're confabulating when you do that and throw it back at him.
Hey, yo.
Hold on. Now.
There you go.
Your turn.
What now?
Okay. So his job's a marketer. You talk about I can't do what he does. My whole job is marketing.
I never said that. I never said that.
Not in that vein.
Nobody
Just getting a little
is
too
saying
specific. There's a
you
broad
can't
spectrum
do
to
this
that.
or you can't
So you
do
gotta-
that.
My question is, you want to go back to the argument, what's harder, 9 to 5 versus hard jobs? I just did a Minecraft marathon for 4 days straight. I was a miner for 72 hours playing
What?
with Jinxie. Do you understand how hard that is
No
to be?
lunch
It's
break.
like no lunch break,
No, nothing.
no showers, full energy. And can you?
Is there even
Mike,
any point
you know what ads are, right?
any of us
You know what ads are?
bragging about our hardest
I'm asking, do you know what ads are? Can you run ads in your sleep with 15,000 people watching you with constant 30-minute ads?
Look, I understand that you have all these technical things that you're doing.
You're
And I appreciate-
you're not even arguing with me. You're just talking.
I'm not. Look. Right now, I'm actually listening to you and agreeing with you. So just hold tight for a second.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right. See, now it's a good thing.
I like this.
Because I don't know if you truly understand the ethereal world and the ethereal plane that you guys are in, and how.
Here you go with this ethereal again, man.
But you understand.
What is that you talking about?
It's kind of a fake world.
Is that a crypto?
It's fake world. It's fake money. None of it is really all that real.
That shit's real.
And at some point, I understand it feels real right now.
Oh, it
but in a
feels real.
very, very short period of time, it's all going to disappear on you.
That's
And
not
when
possible.
it does, it's going to be
projection.
interesting.
I have money that just is making money
Yeah,
forever.
when money stops making money, you no longer have money.
Okay, so what if you die tomorrow?
Yeah, so what? I've lived a great
What if this? What if that? What if that? You could just live your life with what ifs. You're just a negative person. It sounds like at 61 you're going through an end life crisis right now. You don't really know what's going on in your own life, so you're trying to put it on other people.
That was a top tier variety IRL trimmer who built his early career through Call of Duty, trick shot videos, YouTube gaming content before expanding the live stream on Twitch. On Twitch, he sits around 1.5 million followers. Real deal OG, shorty.
Let's hear your point first.
Yeah, I will have to agree. I think
Being judged by thousands of strangers is worse than being judged by a boss. Oh yeah, 100%.
I would say 1,000 strangers judging you is harder and more mentally taxing than one who is your boss.
You can block them.
You cannot block 1,000 people.
You can't block 1,000 people. I agree with that part. But the thing is, being judged by a boss is more direct. Whereas you could always either block some of them, or you could just say, I just completely ignore him. I don't give a
And you're saying that your boss directly speaking to you, judging you, is a lot harder to pivot around than 1,000 people online.
Right, because at least you have a right to say, I don't like this guy. I'm not going to listen to it. I don't give a I'll agree with 51%. Rather.
So what if you get stream sniped? What if you get stream sniped?
I'm sorry, what?
What if you get stream sniped?
What is that? It's a good point, Adams. Great point.
You can't. Wow. You can't block that person, can you?
Yeah.
What if you're
if they come to your job and then they start judging you? That's about as direct as it gets.
Are you gonna swing?
That is true, but.
And they then they start trying to clip farm and say crazy things like.
Ever now street snipe and they blown up all your exes?
Yeah.
Every single ex you've ever been with.
You can't block. You can't block that.
Imagine, let's make it smaller. Imagine you're walking around doing your stream, whatever it is, and 15 kids come up to you, just start with you, and they don't leave. They don't leave.
What can you do?
What are you gonna do?
You can't retaliate because then you look bad.
One time I
if
had
you
a
have to take the
grown-
high.
Hold on, my bad. This is on the ledge very quick. Oh no. Oh no. Man, that was good. I'm gonna. No, no more chat. Free.
I had a grown man tell me to oink for him in person.
Oof. The card declined fast. What are you gonna do about it?
Out of my face.
What are you gonna do about it?
Coming up, calling me a fat. Calling me a pig. Calling me a oink.
Can you imagine if people showed up? If
They're
they
laughing, but this is
Laughing,
real.
it's trauma to me. It's trauma.
So what would you do in a situation like that?
It's okay.
What would anyone in this room do? If in a can you still block that? No, you can't.
Are you doing like streaming like what Jack Doherty's doing?
Oh hell no!
That's the image that I'm getting.
No.
Yeah, that's a pretty bad stereotype for streamers. I would probably use a different person to try to be the poster boy for IRL streaming.
But you're behind screen, so you're hiding behind a keyboard.
But we go outside.
No. I'm talking about getting stream sniped.
Like not on the game. Stream side means if you're going in person and you're walking the street. So we IRL stream. That means in real life. So we walk around with the camera. It's like
Basically,
reality TV.
we're celebrities.
We're celebrities.
Yeah.
We have tens of thousands of people always finding us instantly. Instantly. We have crowds that build up like it's Michael Jackson
You
outside.
should see the amount of girls that follow me around outside.
Did I know you before?
He's bigger than Michael Jackson.
Or let's take a little step. You're doing your stream. You guys don't have like protection?
No.
Like Jack Doherty does?
No.
Yeah, but he's a.
Well, I know Jack Doherty's an extreme example. All right, so I take it back. But don't you guys have like a couple of your friends or staff that you hire to protect
I'm
you?
all security, sir.
He knows a lot.
Yeah.
He knows how to box.
That's ethereal.
Why not do it that way?
Here you go.
I would
I don't know if anyone in here started streaming knowing that it was gonna pan out this way in our life and it was gonna be our main source of income. We all started it for fun.
Yeah.
Because we showed up every day and put in the work.
It take years to make it, but it take years to get up in a position at your job too. Like at my job, I have to work at every position for like 3 to 5 years.
Hey!
Keep going up to make more money.
You're in a 360,
the
my
money
boy.
that we make, the money that we make in a year, y'all make it monthly.
Okay, so a great example. He didn't go to college, right? He said, I'm putting it all in. I didn't go to college. I said, I'm putting it all in. That's not guaranteed money. We weren't guaranteed. So what if it failed?
Yeah, when I was 17, my mom wanted me to go to college and get a job. This was in 2015.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah. And streaming content creation wasn't a thing back then. Okay? So I had to look at my traditional mom and say, no, I'm gonna go make Call of Duty videos in New York with a bunch of kids I met on Xbox. And
his mom's reaction.
what I was hearing 10 years ago is everything that he was saying. In a year or two, this is gone. In a year or two, this is gone. You're gonna have to get a job. It's all gonna disappear. It's a decade later, and it's higher than it's ever been. And it's because I decided, all right, I'm gonna follow my dreams and take this risk without knowing if I'm gonna be able to pay for this
It
or.
sounds like nobody here's a risk taker.
That's facts, though. You do gotta take risk in
When
life.
you have a job, you're basically taking risks.
I was
too,
a
though.
mailman.
You say you were a mailman?
Yes. I was a mailman for 45 minutes. I cut my hand on a rubber band and I quit.
But you're one.
But there's people that go through real life crises at jobs though. Like I work at a school, anything can happen. Anything can happen.
I hear you. I
have to deal with people coming in every month to check my work. If it's not good, I get written up. I have to put in a vacation to see if I can even make it here.
I hear you though. It sounds like
get accepted. I wasn't gonna come.
My thing is, listen. My thing is, it sounds
you
like
have to work for that. You have to work hours for that. You
We
guys,
don't get
y'all can,
vacations.
you go on vacation, right?
Yeah, but it's still
And you
work.
go-
I go on vacation, it's still
And you
work.
could go live,
Bro,
but
I'm going
still
to the
you're
Bahamas
on.
in 2 weeks for 5 days. I gotta work there. I don't want to work.
You're in the Bahamas, and you can just drink, and all you gotta do is this. Chad, that's all you have to do.
the main thing that I'm hearing from you is that you really don't like your job or the structure or anything
No, it's
about
not.
how it's set up.
Well,
but
no,
you
yeah, I
don't
like the
wanna you
cycle.
don't wanna
The
fully
cycle
commit
is-
to
it's
what you want to
It's
do.
the cycle of living. It's the cycle of living. It's like sometimes it's hard to break that certain type.
You're part of the rat
cycle.
race.
Everybody is part of that cycle.
I hear you.
There's some people in this room who could make a YouTube video, go live on stream, and people will genuinely be entertained because they have that it factor. If
But they're not
she
making
went
money
live
like
on
that.
stream and started talking about TED Talks and educational therapy, no one's watching her.
That's facts, though.
Turn that.
So that's why it's harder, because not everybody has it.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, what is it?
Ethereal place.
One thing I'd like to know what it is you stream.
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
What is your streaming?
Basically, something like how they like my day, like a daily life, but a day of my night though is because it's like I have to do it when I get off work.
Like desktops.
Yeah, like desktops. But I could do something on the weekend, like all right.
I also have an opportunity to work with Jordan Matters. Do you know Matter Daddy?
Matter.
Daddy coming in?
I don't know. I don't even know what you guys are saying. But there's a thing with this, and this is the point that I want to make. I feel that Jordan Matter, who's like 60, has had to turn into a buffoon to be able to keep the 18 million people that
Does he look like a buffoon to you?
You kind of act like a buffoon. And I'm not saying you are a buffoon. I said you act like one. You're not a buffoon. You're a smart kid. And I like to happen.
Here's the truth, though. Every person in this room so far has not given a valid reason as to why your jobs are harder. You have just said our jobs.
It's a sympathy farm. It's a sympathy
You guys
farm.
have just talked about how our jobs are bad.
They basically go, my job's bad, I take no risk.
But you don't have to worry about somebody breathing down your neck.
We did though. We did.
Your audience.
If you want to go back, if you really
your
want to go
audience can't
back,
fire you. You're your own boss.
You see the Twitter
That makes it easier.
30 days before.
Okay, but look, y'all
makes
can
it
do
better.
25 days till Christmas. We gotta work on Christmas. We gotta work so we can get Christmas.
Okay,
gifts.
let me-
Y'all can do 25.
We gotta work till we
Wait,
get
hold on. I got, okay, so, so listen, let me just say this.
No, but that's good.
Listen,
Y'all already gonna get
okay,
that.
listen,
Guaranteed,
your whole
though.
thing,
No Christmas gifts.
Listen, your whole thing is money, guarantees. Would you still show up at your job every single day if you knew you were not getting paid?
No.
It's anyone in here is the answer yes. No one in here is.
She's lying.
There was an adpocalypse in 2017.
YouTube app. Oh, I remember this. YouTube apocalypse was widely used to describe a major advertising boycott that began in March 2017. Large companies pulled ads discovering advertisements were appearing alongside extremist, hateful, otherwise controversial content on YouTube. As a result, YouTube tightened its monetization policy, leading to more videos being monetized, stricter advertiser-friendly guidelines, high requirements for monetization. Oh, that's why I can never get monetized. Changing titles, thumbnails, and content.
You might remember this. All the big marketing companies pulled their ads from YouTube. So you would upload a YouTube video and make 2-3% of what you're supposed to make. Would you show up at work and do the same thing every single day if your paycheck got cut in half by 98%?
Your paycheck got cut?
How much is 2-3%?
Like, what were you getting paid before that?
I don't know the numbers. I never really looked at it, but yeah, I probably would only make about 1,000 of it.
How many videos would you upload a month?
Every day, maybe 3 a week. I had to watch everybody else say, nah, we're not gonna make videos anymore because we're not gonna make money. That same mentality you had, which would have got me exactly where you said I would be. A year or two, it would all be gone. But I kept uploading.
You pivoted.
Made no money. It's okay though.
You took that risk.
And
but a job isn't
Okay,
guaranteed.
Chase, Squinty, and Dip. I got my 8-year-old cousin stay with me. Gotta get no sleep. All right, bro. It's all good, man. Appreciate you popping the stream, bro. Appreciate it. Definitely feel free to pop back in if you want to, man. You got mods, so do it as please, bro. I trust you. Appreciate you again, bro. You be smooth, man.
It's just how streaming
Appreciate you, my
is.
boy.
Like a job isn't guaranteed. You could get laid off.
A job's guaranteed. If
You
you get
can
laid
get
off,
laid
you
off.
just apply to Taco Bell. If you get laid off from Taco Bell, you apply to Burger King.
That's not.
Same.
That's not going to get you by.
Chipotle is what.
No, but
It's
Chipotle
like
too.
American food. It's not hard.
That's that job is like for like
It's
kids
not
that's in
hard
college.
to
That's
give
like
therapy
shit like,
to educational students. It's not hard.
No.
All right, it's not.
So he's the higher than the IRL GTA 5 streamer known for reactive, interactive streams alongside other core members. On Twitch, he has around 1.1 million followers, averages around roughly 8 to 10K viewers per stream. During events like subathons, he keeps that 60K in peak moments. Yikes. Holy.
Well,
Say
first
if
and
streamers
foremost,
overpay for how hard they work. No, I would say.
they're not overpaid at all because you have to maintain a certain amount of viewers to meet a threshold in order to get paid from ads. Then you have to make sure that you are generating enough subs every month, right? You can invest 10 bands a month into your brand, but if you're making 15, gang, what are you making? You got to spend 3K on food. You got to spend money on your workers.
How you gonna pay the chef?
How you gonna pay the chef?
Well, that's a different story. Yeah, if you want to get a chef, get a chef. That's totally cool.
How you gonna pay the chef? The chef has to make food for everybody within the house, and you have to pay your part. She doesn't get paid. She doesn't come to feed anybody else. You know who that falls back on. That's on me.
Yeah, of course.
If they can't eat, that's on me. And I'm not holding up my part because I'm holding them back. You see what I'm saying?
Love you, man.
You see what I'm saying?
Love you, bro. No, okay. I get your point, but that's like if you want to get a chef though. What if at some point, you know, that maybe, I'm gonna order some DoorDash? Or what if I want to, like, I don't know.
That's
get
even
some
more
Ireland,
expensive,
for
gang.
example, right? You want to go to some restaurant, how are you gonna do that?
So look, right? So this is how I know you don't support 9-to-5 workers for real, because you just mentioned DoorDash and there was a whole entire article.
In Passport 2019, DoorDash used a system where tips could effectively reduce the base pay a driver received. Led to backlash because I felt like tips were being used to subsidize wages. Expressing a lawsuit, DoorDash changed its model in 2019 so that drivers keep 100% of tips. Tips were added on top of base pay and not used to replace it.
Stating that DoorDash gyps their workers of their tips. They don't get full percent of their tips. See what I'm saying? I use Uber Eats. See what I'm saying? And I put $10 tip every single time to make sure that these 9-to-5 workers are getting what they're supposed to get. I used to work at Costco's, right? When I was working at Costco.
And when I started getting bread for I'm gonna do the same thing now. I'm to like 20, maybe 10.
I quit my job. It was so easy, bro.
How was it so easy? What were you doing?
Bro, I was just sitting here taking the meat that the guy was slicing up and I put it on the floor. So I did. Shit was boring as fuck.
And that's all you did.
That's all I did, bro.
All you did.
To put it into perspective, real
Packing for hours, bro.
He's 15 years older than us, so he has a lot more experience.
This shit is just boring as bro.
He's like your.
How old is Silky?
Yeah, of course. I understand that. For my certain job though, I can't really just stand around and have someone just give me something. I work I walk around, help people like 24/7.
Basketball hoops, you could dead as a start shooting.
I can't do any of that. Making sure that people at the end of the day walk out of here with something that I personally sell to them. But I can't really play around, go play hoops, or talk with all my coworkers.
So you're trying to sell me the soccer ball right now?
I'm not trying to sell this. The reason I brought this soccer ball, this is a World Cup ball. The World Cup is coming soon. Everyone is coming together to show love to all these teams. Obviously, right now, it's too expensive. How are people going to afford to go to these games? People have to work their ass off.
Get a sponsor.
Yeah, get a sponsor.
Literally.
Can't get a sponsor.
I got
what certain sponsors?
What are you talking about?
Okay, and what if they say, "Oh, sorry, we can't give you that sponsor"?
Life's not fair.
Life's not fair.
It's definitely not fair.
You gotta work for it.
You gotta work for it.
Work for it.
You gotta work hard.
And we have to work for it in order to get a sponsor. It's way harder for us to work because we have to make sure our PR is perfect to be at the World Cup.
And if it's not, you're not going to get a sponsor. You're not on the World Cup.
All it takes is one person in this group to have a bad PR, and we all can't go. See how unfair that is?
How do you know that though?
Had a petting zoo in the backyard, and it was.
They just tried to cancel this man last week
because he had a petting zoo.
And then guess what? Very got all our sponsors declined because of me.
And do you know how hard that is?
That is for me.
No, I can understand. It's definitely hard because it's not your
hundreds of thousands of dollars to make sure that this house stays up. We can't be a part of that.
Me.
Because of him. Because he wanted to bring a petting zoo into the house.
If you got punished for one of your coworkers saying a slur,
I didn't say
how's that fair?
It's not fair.
Exactly.
But you're still, in a way, it's not fair, but you're still getting blamed for it because you might somewhat be in that situation, or because you work for, or just any sort of a state where like,
he just used
keywords.
Imagine Lacey goes outside, he has thousands of girls waiting for him every single day, and then he goes outside.
I don't go to the gym anymore because of it. I don't.
Literally.
I used to go to the gym, come outside, 15 girls holding a sign asking me to take my shirt off. That's sexual harassment in my eyes.
Literally.
Please show me proof of that one day, Lacey, please. Why does he care about having like 15 or possibly 20 girls going after him, for God's
Chat
sake?
spans aura, man.
Swag.
And hold on. I got this.
Image.
It makes his girl stay on her toes because she realizes, oh nah, he's a hunk of a man. Every single girl wants him. I gotta make sure that I do my part to stay with him. Look at him.
Does any ladies in this room want him?
She's definitely fun. She definitely thinks he looks good.
She definitely. She wants me. He wants me for sure. He wants me.
No, 100%. How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Rose.
Rose. Silky. That's why everybody called me Silky, yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, facts. I started at 0.
Start from 0 to streamer is hard, and it's yes.
Viewers when I was probably around Trigger warning. 2015 when I was graduating from high school, right? So I was
Dang.
at Shaq doing overtimes, 8 hours a day, but still making sure. I'm not gonna lie, I was probably skipping school a couple times, to make sure I was getting my streaming hours in. But that's the risk you gotta take, right? And I was streaming to probably like 15 viewers for like 2 years straight. My mom took my entire PC, everything. She took everything. I started back in 2020, and I started from zero again.
Oh my God, you fell off?
I fell off, and I came back again. You know what I'm saying? In the end of the 2019 to 2020. That's when I started grinding again, but I was grinding every single day. I quit my job, stopped going to school until like I really started seeing that this was able to pay for me. And I went back to school and I finished school. And I was able to make a living off this. You know what I'm saying? But it's a 1 in a million, probably
more
billion chance that that's gonna happen.
Maybe even more. Bro, he was competing against like Zoe Berger shaking ass. Do you even know who that is?
Do you know who Zoe Berger is? Have you ever seen Zoe Berger on a Zia stream?
I don't know, but
That competition was insane.
Insane.
did you compete with her?
I mean, we couldn't.
I don't shake ass. What?
Wow. He had competition.
Yeah, like
it was basically harder for him to start at zero.
you don't know the mental state that I had to be in an Aiden Ross E-Day going against Kaizenat, the #1 streamer, and being able to take home a dub.
Right,
Do you know it was me versus him and his clout. Like being the #1 streamer, I had to literally verse somebody.
It's not easy.
Yeah, it's not easy. Yeah, Titan. And in his community, if you win, you're getting antagonized the entire time.
This is 2021 Silky though.
Yeah. So you believe me. You believe that it's harder.
I'm not agreeing with you, but I agree to disagree.
So what's your disagreement?
What?
My disagreement is when you go into a 9 to 5, you have to put in your work. You're on probation for 90 days. You have to prove yourself. So, for example, myself, I started in sales early on, first job, straight out of college.
Oh, okay.
And I had to prove myself. You were talking about hitting the numbers. We have to hit the numbers. We have to hit the quota. We have to make sure that each month gets higher and higher and higher. You said you only had 15 viewers.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have any viewers. So I had what we call stockpile payment. Pound
That's not emotion, I'm not gonna lie.
That's terrible.
Phone calls, making sure that our quota is met. My accountability was a manager, and then we have a district manager, and then we have corporate. We have more people that we have to be accountable to. Mind you, I was living on my own, having to pay rent and having to do everything. I wasn't like doing anything or living at home with mommy like you were.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
All right, so you see, that's the thing.
So
Mom
it's-
doesn't love you. Hold on.
No. And there's a difference. There's a choice when I left home to go to college and then living on my own. Yes, but you
That's
were
your
at
choice,
home.
though. That's your choice, though. That's the thing, though. I sat there and I was taking
I didn't-
risks. No, that's listen, because right, I didn't think to myself to leave my mom so she could sit there and toggle all the bills, right? I didn't do that. I didn't want to just go do that, right? I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna make enough money so she doesn't have to worry about the bills.
But see, you
and
didn't
then later,
say that before.
I didn't have to
You
say
didn't
that.
say that.
That's not what but if I'm
You
working,
said that
if
this
I'm
is
working
what
a
you
job,
wanted
if I'm
to
working a
do.
job, I don't have to tell you where my income is going to. If I'm working at Shake Shack or at Costco, I don't have to tell you where my income is going to. You don't know that I'm paying my mom and I'm giving her money for rent.
Can I ask a quick question?
Go
I was
ahead.
just trying to.
Of course.
It's like, I believe that I heard you all agree that it's almost like 1 in a billion, the success ratio that you have.
Yeah. 0.0001.
So you guys basically won the lotto.
That winning a major multi-state lottery jackpot roughly 1 in 300 million.
No, that's the odds.
Yeah, we earned it. We earned it.
Being successful, the odds.
Okay, so if you want to talk about the lottery, you have to go buy the lottery tickets so to win the lottery.
Yeah, I know.
We
that-
went
I know
out
that-
there and did
I'm
that.
not saying that you didn't do some work. Just saying that the odds are so thin for your success. It's like becoming a Brad Pitt level actor.
Hey.
Being an actor is a great thing, but there's not a single actor that actually has money. What? So like they're doing. All I'm saying is they're doing something that they love. But how many people are actually going to make money from doing that?
So you're saying Kevin Hart doesn't have money?
Kevin Hart won the lotto.
Jason is variety Twitch streamer known for energetic game IRL streaming comedic content. He's amassed around 2.2 million Twitch followers. Beat that 327,000 subscribers on this subathon. And briefly the second most subscribed streamer on Twitch. Streaming mentally harder than having a 9-to-5 job. That is true. Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
Oh, good. Jason, good to meet you. Streaming is mentally harder than having a 9-to-5 job.
It's a different mentality, okay? You stream, You want people to like it. Your world, right here, are how other people view you. Our world is making a living, paying bills, having a mortgage, raising a family.
Same with all of
What
us.
people
Well,
say.
the family
Hold
part
on,
got hit.
hold on. No, hold on. It's
got
just
no
between us. Between us.
True.
Okay? He's out. He's not in it right now.
He does not have a.
It's a whole different world for you guys than it is for us, which you'll notice, right? How old are you?
22 team.
What?
I'm 22 team.
22 team. What does 22 team mean?
Just a baby.
I just turned 22
just a
team.
baby.
But you're 22. You're
22.
22. You're 22.
Just a baby.
This generation is a whole different language about everything. Guess how old I am? Just take a guess. No, be honest. What do you think?
He has good teeth. He might be the 70s.
No, I'm gonna be honest.
And like an 84, like a cool 84. 84. No. Okay.
Do I look that old?
No.
14.
84.
84. I like that. 84. I just turned 70.
Damn.
Oh, damn.
Okay. That's not bad. I mean, honestly.
Realistically, bro, he's dragging. He really looks 60. I was gonna say like 62.
You look good. I'm gonna be honest. You look
You
great.
know why? Because the job I had, which was for FedEx, sort of 9 to 5. You go in the morning, load your truck, you go out, make deliveries. But I'm outside every day.
But you have no mental balance,
Hold
though.
on. 20,000, 30,000 steps a day. Mentally, physically, that's why I'm where I am today. I'm retired. I have a corporate pension. I'm set for the rest of my life. The reason I got that because I have decided I want to take care of I want to raise a family. I have 2 daughters, both married. I have a 4-year-old grandson.
That's actually incredible.
I'm set. I don't care what other people
But that's not my argument, though.
think about me.
So your life is a
that's
lot
amazing.
easier than mine.
But throughout your job,
I'm
you
set.
had zero mental
Exactly.
stress.
Well, wait a minute.
When you-
Don't say I didn't have stress.
When
I've
you,
had a
when,
plenty
you,
of stress.
when you delivered mail, what was the stress? Not making the mail in time? Because I had to stress about the L's in my chat. I have to stress about the
But
hate
that's your
farms that I
choice.
go through. No, it's
But
not my
that's your
choice. It's my
choice.
job.
No, that's your choice.
It's not my choice.
Your
It's my
job
job.
is your.
It's not my
Nobody
choice.
in
It's
here
my
is
job.
doing the job they don't want to. That's your choice.
No, it's not my
My
choice. It's my
choice
job.
was to get
What?
a corporate
Wait, what should
job.
he do?
Yeah, if I quit now, what?
What should you do?
Quit now, what? Am I supposed to be flipping burgers?
Get a job.
Work at Costco?
But you guys just said it's so hard to get a job.
So no, you're saying nobody in this room wishes they had another job.
But everybody has an option of what they want to do for a living.
There's definitely
But
people
no.
in this room.
Like, but this
She
is
definitely wants another job.
But that's her.
She's
I'm
an
talking-
educational
I'm
therapist. No one
talking
wants
about
to
what I do.
do that. What the
Hey, Lacey Fry be
He
gay.
is an educational therapist.
Mentally, delivering mail is not more mentally taxing than looking
For
at
me-
chat, spamming
for
L's,
me-
and making sure you don't make the wrong decisions to get hate farmed.
But when I got off work every day,
Mm-hmm.
I was okay.
Exactly.
I was okay.
When I ended stream,
I'm
Mentally stable.
when I
I'm
ended,
retired.
no, but yeah,
Super mentally stable. Like, you look like you've always had just enough fruits in your basket. You've never had an overflow of fruits in your basket and lost everything.
fruits.
Never.
Okay.
And that's a metaphor.
All right. Don't
metaphor.
go to the lost everything, okay? Because I lost my house in the Eaton fire. I
Dang.
lost everything.
Fire?
Eaton fire.
Any fire was major wildfire that started on January 7, 2025 in the Eden Candy area near Altadena and Pasadena, Los Angeles County, California. Driven by the powerful citizens and winds, it rapidly spread into the residential areas, became one of the most destructive fires in California history.
You don't even know about that, do you?
You talking about Malibu?
You're not from LA. Okay, I'm sorry. You didn't know from LA. You didn't know. Okay, fine. You've heard the Palisades fire.
Yeah.
Palisades.
We were in
Well,
The Palisades fire was a major wildfire. A small human fire caught. Dang, a small human caused fire wasn't fully extinguished, and days later, extreme winds caused a flare up to the most destructive wildfires in Los Angeles history. Crazy.
Altadena
Oh, man.
is above Pasadena. I lost everything.
You have house insurance.
Everything. My wife and I left the house. There was nothing to come back to. Where I am right now, I'm okay because I'm not worried about what other people
Can
think.
I ask you a question?
And your job, you have to worry about what other people think.
Exactly why my job is harder.
That's what I'm saying.
That's my
We all
job.
think-
I have.
I see what he's saying, but it's not for the argument. The argument, which one is more mentally draining? He's really making the argument for his eye, which
I could confidently say that we all think. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. That like what you're saying about your life is good. Like,
Yeah.
No, I don't think that.
No.
Listen. But what you're saying about him is you're kind of proving his point by acting because you're saying that you are okay. You don't have any mental stress over it. You're chilling because you
I do have
figure
mental
out
stress.
you figure out a way.
I end my stream and I facepalm myself because I'm like, why did I do that?
That's your choice, right?
That's not my choice. Sometimes I slip up. I'm human. I'm human just like you. Okay? We mess up. All right?
We all do.
Exactly.
human, right.
Exactly. But people on the internet, they don't see me as human. They see me as a streamer.
No, they see him as an alien. They look at him.
Imagine a normal daily human mistake you made was
But what's
amplified
important
by
to you guys
10,000
is what everyone else there thinks. I don't care what other people think about what I'm doing.
You don't have to.
Doesn't affect your.
I have to care because if I don't care, I lose sponsors. I lose this. I lose that.
He loses his job.
He was dead ass just trying to make kids' day, saying, "Yo, check out these aminals," and then as he shows them, he gets canceled on Twitter, and now everyone thinks this guy hates animals.
Because they're calling him an animal abuser. They're saying, "Oh,
An animal abuser,
his
animal
eyes
eater.
are so far apart. He's a chop. He's an alien.
He probably
he's
eats the
ugly."
animal.
I think he's
Like,
saying
what?
that.
All these things, like they're disgusting on the internet.
There's another point you wanted to make over there. Who was that?
No, I
I
wanted
do
to
got
ask you,
follow.
you said, like, sorry to hear about your house being like lost in the fire, but you did get house insurance for that. Like, you probably got paid way more than what your house was actually worth.
I had a steady job that paid the insurance for that. In case something happens, where God forbid.
Are you in a bigger house now?
It did. No, same house. I wanted the exact same what I lost. But all this is a matter of insurance, bills, is what we chose as our jobs so we can make it. Your job is
So
you
you're
both have to like what you do.
So you're agreeing with my point then, that I have to fight a harder mental battle than you.
That's what he's saying.
I wouldn't say hard.
So that's what you said.
He probably has a matter of word.
You didn't even realize that.
9 to 5s don't actually have a real mental battle.
There is no mental
No
battle.
one in here goes through actual
You
stress
actually literally
because of
just
their
wake up and go to
jobs.
the matter.
We
You
do.
gotta be fine.
Do you have a matter, Daddy?
You have a matter at it. You have a matter in yourself.
It's hard. It was hard work.
The
So
matter-
it was hard.
So you agree with
But
me
I
then?
But I chose that work. I chose to do what I did.
You chose to matter daddy around all day.
Does anyone even have a matter, Daddy here?
Does anyone have a matter daddy?
Well, see, that's a different language. Do you guys know what matter?
What's what? What's
Nobody
what?
knows what that is.
What is what?
What you said.
Do you have a matter, Daddy?
Listen, what?
What?
what a matter daddy is.
What is a matter? No, I don't even know. What is a matter daddy?
Oh wow.
I don't know. Educate us. What is it?
What is what?
What's a matter daddy?
What?
I just got it.
True lost 1 week working an average 9 to 5 job. What is this stupid? Because they all said they would. They have.
Not true.
Well, what do you call average?
Your job.
See, I think.
All right,
I
fair
think.
enough.
I think
Are you willing to hear a little bit of an example?
of your
Just-
job.
Yeah.
I
Just
don't.
to cut back.
Educational therapy.
Yeah, I know. It's not as fancy as schmancy as it sounds.
What is that?
Okay, just think of an impressive title for special education, but at multiple different locations. So you've got layers and layers and layers of people that you need to keep happy, that you need to negotiate. You need to make the senior teachers happy, administrators.
You're a principal.
Nope. But I need to make the principals happy. I need to make school psychologists happy. I certainly need to support kids with special ed needs. Sometimes I'm even a legal advocate.
So here's what I think. I think I already do your job on a 10 times bigger scale. I make thousands of kids happy. I make hundreds of teachers happy. I probably make the students you work with happy.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is
So I
facts.
already do your job just on a massive scale.
Yeah. She counted
Well,
on one hand. How many
that's-
You had 5 people you got to worry about.
She counted 5 people.
You did it on one hand. You just said one hand.
Just because I was holding up a hand and you were counting my fingers doesn't mean that that was people.
That's what you said.
I
Teachers,
got
students.
probably about 400 clients.
There's a difference between knowledge and entertainment. Both have a huge impact on human beings and people. Knowledge is not everything. People need to be entertained. People want to smile. People want to laugh. Laughing is the best cure for sadness. It's the biggest cure for depression. Just smiling. That's more important than knowing about
I'm not disagreeing
knowledge.
I'm not disagreeing with you on that at all, but
I do educate
He
people.
told people to buy Bitcoin.
I'm not disagreeing with you on that value of humor and entertainment
And
at
see,
all.
here's the thing
But
is-
I feel that you are
Let me ask you a
deluded
question.
in saying that entertainment and knowledge are exclusive of one another.
How many
What
years
do you
did you go to
think
school?
entertainment
How many years did you go to
is?
school in college for your degree?
Why are you asking?
I just want to know.
What is it important to you?
Because I just want to know.
I have a master's.
Okay. I have a law degree. Yeah. I went to school, got a law degree while streaming, all at the same time, still grew my brand to the point to where it is today. That's called hard work. All you had to do was just go to school, show up to a couple classes, bang, boom, boom, do a couple homeworks, turn an assignment, and here you are now making a few students and
Once
teachers happy.
again, you're making assumptions. You're
No, you
making
just said it.
assumptions about
You just
who
said
I.
it.
No, I didn't. You have been doing that.
Does it
time
for a
and
law
time-
degree? How is he? It's 23. I think I fell for the bait. So what is he talking about?
Again,
No.
everybody across
You've
the
been manipulating me this whole time.
I think I'm manipulated too.
How?
Do you have a course? Can I buy your course?
She's a therapist. She knows how to get in our heads and manipulate. She's manipulative.
Back off, fellas.
She's manipulative.
One-on-one.
And you repeatedly think that you are entertaining
I am.
your followers.
I'm an entertainer.
Which of other asses and other people who act like buffoons. And that's it. And in a couple of years, you do know somebody else is going to replace you, younger and dumber, and/or AI.
That's fine. That's fine by me. That's fine by me. That's AI is, yeah, you're making assumptions now. So that is again that gaslighting that you do, that manipulating that you probably learned in school, where you just flipped the situation and did exactly what you said I was doing. You just assumed that someone's gonna replace me. I'm irreplaceable. No one can do what I do. Okay? That's number one. Number two, anybody can do what you do. Anybody can be an educational therapist. You go to school for a couple years, learn about educations, and
Not
boom, you're
wrong.
an educational
You were
therapist. It's
talking
not
about
hard to
earlier
do.
that you earned your law
And I have a
degree.
feeling you're at an entry level of your
Do you
job.
think anybody can earn a law degree? There is no such thing as an entry level.
You are probably an entry level at your job because I can tell you're not very good at it.
He's not good at manipulating.
Well, you're entitled to your opinion, and I'm entitled to not pay any attention to it.
All of us right here, we all do all of your jobs in a way. Just on a bigger scale. Whether you're an insurance broker, whether you're a therapist, whether you work at, we do all these jobs in one.
I literally work
We inspire and entertain, and that is something that is important to the youth, because if we go through life telling all these kids, you gotta grow up, you gotta get a job, you gotta follow the cycle, stay in that cycle. You're brainwashing these kids in the future generations to think that they have to sit at that desk, they have to do that 9 to 5, when the truth is they could follow their dreams and they could be just like us.
Wow, that was it. Oh, that was W video, man. W video.